Hey guys, it's Miss P. I gotta turn my light on so you can see me better. I am in my 90s get up. I even have my husband's actual Lollapalooza t-shirt on from 1991. So it's old. It's kind of like stretched out and stuff. But I'm all ready for 90s day. So today, we're gonna go over making connections because when I gave you that form on Tuesday, a lot of you were confused with connections. So we're going to make some connections today. I have a little PowerPoint for you, and then you're going to apply it to, I think I want to do Epic. So you can apply your connections to Epic, a book in Epic, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, making connections, if you can kind of see what this is an outline of, um, it's schema is the background knowledge and experience readers bring to the text. Good readers draw on prior knowledge and experience to help them understand what they are reading and are thus able to use knowledge to make connections. So using your background knowledge, things that you, my eyes watering, things that you remember, and they can be from anywhere, just things that you think of that this reminds you of. So for example, so we have no schema. So this is kind of like reading and you don't know anything about what you're reading. Or schema. And then you have GW, George Washington right here. So why do we make connections? It helps readers understand how characters feel and the motivation behind their actions. It gives you a clearer picture in your head. It won't be boring while you're reading if you're constantly trying to connect it to something that you know. You become involved and you remember, because when you make connections, it kind of fuses those things together and you can remember what you read. This is my favorite thing to do. I do this all the time when I read, all the time. So there's 3 types of connections, and you guys probably can't see that because my little, well, I'll read it to you. So things that you can connect, the story to your life. So you have your life, your past, your opinions, what you imagine, the people you know, how you feel, questions you wonder, reactions, what you think is important. That's all. I mean, it's pretty much everything you read. You're gonna have an opinion about it. So that is text to self. So in text to self, what does this remind me of in my life? What is similar? What is different? Has something like this ever happened to me? How does this relate to my life? What were my feelings when I read this? So a lot of times what is similar, what is different to your life might be helpful. You read about the astronauts on the ISS on Tuesday. How is that similar or different to your life? Well, they're in space and you're not. So it could be just as simple as that. And then we have text to text. So is that Transformers there on here? That one, the first one. Then we have Edward and Harry Potter. How are all these the same? Well, this is like they're all guys. They're all trying to stop a bad guy. They're different because, you know, Edward's a vampire, Harry Potter has powers, and I don't know the guy's name. It's Shia LaBeouf though, right? I haven't seen that movie in a while. So how are they different? How would they interact if they met? How are the characters related? So that's kind of what you're doing when you're doing text to text connections. And questions to ask. Oh, hey, not too far. What does this remind me of in another book I've read? How is the text similar? How is it different? Have I read something about it before? So if you like, you know, series books and you read Percy Jackson 1, Percy Jackson 2, Percy Jackson 3, well, they all have Percy Jackson in them. They all have a lot of the same characters. That's my dog. Gus! Chill out. Yeah, you're going to say hi? Say hi to the people? There you go. Look at, there's Gussie. Yeah, enjoy baby. All right. So when you read text to text, you're connecting it to anything from anything you've read before, if you can make connections. And then there's text to world. Connect what you read to the real world. Has anything like this happened in reality? Could this be from an important event? Where did the inspiration for this story come from? So there you go. I'm not sure what movie that is. So I'm not even going to guess who that is or what movie this is from. But obviously, some things can happen like this in the real world. Sometimes they're a little more exaggerated, but yeah, there's similar things. So what does this remind me of in the real world? How is this text similar to things happen in the real world? How is this different to things that happen in the real world? How did that part relate to the world around me? So this, when you're reading nonfiction or informational text, if we're reading different articles about space or Africa with Caitlin and Martin, yeah, we can read different things and make connections to it. So here's the last picture. See a little puppy, and then we're adding our schema to it, and we have a whole new dog there. We can see everything. So I am going to give you an assignment to read a book on Epic and make 3 different connections: text to self, text to text, text to world. Bye.